Everybody is a political person, whether you say something or you are silent. A political attitude is not whether you go to Parliament. It's how you deal with your life, with your surroundings. The smile helps me keep a positive attitude and go on to the next play. The prevailing, and foolish, attitude is that a good manager can be a good manager anywhere, with no special knowledge of the production process he's managing. A man with a financial background may know nothing about manufacturing shoes or cars, but he's put in charge anyway. All I can control is myself and just keep having a positive attitude. So long as you've got your friends about you, and a good positive attitude, you don't really have to care what everyone else thinks. I like to say it's an attitude of not just thinking outside the box, but not even seeing the box. A fit body gives you confidence. And there's nothing more impressive than a great attitude, which you can wear on your sleeve. But you'll have to remember the difference between being rude and being confident. Age and size are only numbers. It's the attitudes you bring to clothes that make the difference. Commitment, belief and positive attitude are all important if you're going to be a success, whether you're in sports, in business or, as in my case, anthropology. It's sort of a mental attitude about critical thinking and curiosity. It's about mindset of looking at the world in a playful and curious and creative way. The higher the better. It's more about an attitude. High heels empower women in a way. Everyone has their own greatness. Whether you reach your own greatness depends on your environment, your structure, the company you keep and your attitude. Never walk into a hospital crying. Have an attitude that you will make someone else's life better. In a spiritual sense, a positive attitude may help you get through chemotherapy and surgery and radiation and what have you. But a positive mental attitude does not cure cancer, any more than a negative mental attitude causes cancer. My attitude when I'm in Mexico is I wake up in the morning with nothing to do and I go to bed half done. I don't wear a watch. When I live down there, I do nothing according to time. I eat when I'm hungry and go to sleep when I'm tired. Let us change our traditional attitude to the construction of programs. Instead of imagining that our main task is to instruct a computer what to do, let us concentrate rather on explaining to human beings what we want a computer to do. You need to have a can-do attitude. There is always a way. It goes without saying that the Jewish people can have no other goal than Palestine and that, whatever the fate of the proposition may be, our attitude toward the land of our fathers is and shall remain unchangeable. When a person doesn't have gratitude, something is missing in his or her humanity. A person can almost be defined by his or her attitude toward gratitude. The only thing you have to have is patience and an attitude that you are never going to give up. Literature is dangerous. It awakens a rebellious attitude in us. You can do everything you can to try to stop bad things from happening to you. But eventually things will happen. So the best prevention is a positive attitude. I do have moments when I feel insecure. I do have moments when I feel jealous, and that's normal. It's a very normal emotion. It's your action and your attitude and your reaction to that is important. Whatever your situation might be, set your mind to whatever you want to do and put a good attitude in it, and I believe that you can succeed. You are not going to get anywhere just sitting on your butt and moping around. Hope is favorable and confident expectation. It's an expectant attitude that something good is going to happen and things will work out, no matter what situation we're facing. I am responsible. Although I may not be able to prevent the worst from happening, I am responsible for my attitude toward the inevitable misfortunes that darken life. Anything can happen, so you have to control your attitude and stay strong. Crime is terribly revealing. Try and vary your methods as you will. Your tastes, your habits, your attitude of mind, and your soul is revealed by your actions. I don't want to impugn the motives of my colleagues, but my attitude is, speaking just for me, you either believe in border security or you don't. No matter what the recipe, any baker can do wonders in the kitchen with some good ingredients and an upbeat attitude. In Gnosticism, the physical world did not ultimately matter, which meant physical suffering did not matter either. Seeking enlightenment meant cultivating an attitude of detachment, even indifference. In reality, relationships that are successful tend to take the attitude, "How can I help you? How can I enrich your life? How can I be a better husband to you?" if it's a marriage. Attitude is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than what people do or say. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. A lot of times I find that people who are blessed with the most talent don't ever develop that attitude, and the ones who aren't blessed in that way are the most competitive and have the biggest heart. I believe I have the attitude of a champion and a winner, and I'm not apologetic for it. I'm not going to take this defeatist attitude and listen to all this crap anymore from all these people who have nothing except doomsday to predict. Over time, we as humans have developed a different attitude towards nature and we've forgotten about our inner power. No rational argument will have a rational effect on a man who does not want to adopt a rational attitude. My attitude is always one of sensuality, aggressive enthusiasm and a kind of outrageousness in my expression. Our judgments judge us, and nothing reveals us, exposes our weaknesses, more ingeniously than the attitude of pronouncing upon our fellows. Democracy is not merely a form of government. It is primarily a mode of associated living, of conjoint communicated experience. It is essentially an attitude of respect and reverence towards fellow men.